Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Pre-Market Live Show. Today is Wednesday, February 25th, and the market doesn't look too bad after the old State of the Union address last night. So let's see what's going to happen today. All information presented here is for educational and information purposes only, not intended as financial advice. So always do your due diligence. And how are you guys this morning? Let's click over, see what that heat map looks like. There you go. And it is pretty green. Look at your Mag 7. Your SPY is up this morning. Your Qs are up this morning right there. They are looking pretty good. You have your 20 and 50 coming up. So if they get through there on your Qs, they'll start rolling. And your SPY right here is getting up over your 20, but has a little resistance right there at about 690 and another dollar or so. So we'll see if it wants to roll right through that as well. It looks like they do want to right now. And IWM curling up, looking pretty good at the moment as well right there. So that's what our indices are looking like this morning. Let's go ahead and see what else is popping first. And that freight one or whatever. Yeah, Freight Technologies was running up this morning. Saw that one. UIS, that's running up. Not sure what that is. Unisize or something like that. And Circle right here. Look at that bad boy, Luis Rodriguez. Didn't we say that thing was going to go crazy? And there it goes. We should have known that. And SGML right there. Sigma Lithium Corporation. Some lithium ones. LFST. Look at LifeStance Health Group running up like crazy right there. And we'll see. I'll see you on. Oh, all right. No problem. Oh, sweet Laptop Travel. He said he'll see us on the live show. And we'll see you then. And Cava right here was running up. That Cava Group's a restaurant one. CAVA, that's running. And let's see what that ANPA is doing right there, because that was running up this morning. So there's some of your big runners right there. Remember this UOKA? It's trying to get set back up again. It ran recently, and that AREB's beaten down right there. So we'll have to keep an eye on them. Xwell was running right there, and that jumped up yesterday morning. So there you go. A few poppers right there. They were hopping around. And of course, today, the all-important NVDA earnings day right here. NVIDIA jumped up looking good going into its earnings. So analysts expect non-GAAP EPS of $1.53 on revenue of $66.1 billion. So that's what we're looking at right there. And we'll see if NVIDIA does beat it. And let's see what's going on. Circle, that was a beauty right there. I know we were saying a couple weeks ago that was going to get rolling, and it certainly did. Let's go ahead and look at our Mag 7. And Apple down after it ran up. It hit a little resistance up there. Good morning, Cadence. How are you? And that is just kind of hanging out there this morning. A little healthy pullback, I would say. Amazon right there is running up a little bit, and that one's hitting a little resistance. So we'll have to see what's going on today. Like I'm saying, the market's green. It doesn't look perfect. Let's put it that way. Google curled up also has some resistance right there. So it is pretty wild what's going on in this market, and we do have NVIDIA earnings coming up. So we're seeing if they want to get set up to pop or not right here. Meta right now just kind of curling up this morning. And obviously, they all look good after the State of the Union last night, and that you knew would going to pump the market up. The next thing is that we have to look at, of course, is right here, our NVIDIA, not that, but this, our NVIDIA earnings after our close right here. And we'll see. I just read out what the estimates are supposed to be, and we'll see what it looks like. It doesn't look bad this morning going in, that's for sure. So we'll see how it reacts. You can see it's going to pull back and then go back up again. So that's just your pre-market routine right there. And that is your NVIDIA at the moment. And let's see what else is going on with Microsoft, because that looked like it bottomed out there yesterday. That's bouncing up. That does look good. It could have some good bouncing around and good opportunities right there. So keep an eye on Microsoft. I think that one's going to be getting set up. Why did I just go to NVIDIA? I meant to type Tesla. And Tesla was up a hair after running up yesterday and not looking bad above the trend line now. So there you go with your Mag 7. Let's continue right through AMC right there. Down a little bit, and let's see if it wants to get cruising, or like I said yesterday, let's make that base right here and know that it wants to curl up. This is going to be your base point, I think. I don't know if it's going to come a little lower. Maybe it does come down a tad bit more right there. So we'll be watching that one. GameStop right here. This one's trying to get curled up, and I'm not exactly sure if that's really ready yet, but Chewy right here is flat. And you not looking bad. Unity was running up and actually looking pretty good right there. So keep an eye on Unity. That could get rolling. And let's see what our Netflix is up to. It's up this morning. Like I said, it's going to get the deal. And that is hitting the 20 right there. That just gapped right up like it was no big deal for Netflix. And there you go. Warner Brothers right here down a penny. And then your Paramount's up a little bit. And again, they have earnings. So it's going to be an interesting one. They have earnings today. And then they're trying to revise the $31 per share all cash bid for the old Warner Brothers. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and see what's going on. But that looks pretty good too, right there for Paramount. And Netflix doesn't look too bad. Look at these things. So very interesting going in, and only one of them can take the company. So we'll Warner Brothers, and we'll see what's going to happen with that good stuff. Let's look at our semiconductors right here, AVGO, and that is setting up. MU is up a little bit this morning. I did see that, and that looks pretty good. And again, it's trying to get crawled up. It doesn't give you that look today. It looks better today, let's put it that way, but I'm not convinced that the market's completely ready just yet, so we got to be pretty careful and make sure that we're playing these things quick and hitting these poppers and taking the profits. And TSM, let's see, that one's running to all-time highs. Now, that one looks pretty good, Luis Rodriguez, to stay in that top and possibly run up a little bit more. SMCI trying to get set up right here, and that's not looking too bad. AMD ran yesterday with that big news with Meta. Meta. They signed a deal with Meta, and that was cruising. It's still up this morning, so not looking bad there. And QCOM, we were super early to the party on that, and there you go. It's cruising right along right there, not looking bad. Snow, it was coming down. Now it's going back up right now, so keep an eye on Snowflake. I think their earnings are today as well, and they certainly are the 25th, so that will be today right there. That's Snowflake. And let's see what the rest of our list is up to, because PayPal, we were talking about last night, not doing anything, but it's been running up there on the chart, look good. And then they have buyout talks and things of that nature. Intel just kind of a little flat there this morning, nothing crazy, but Dell down. And Trump actually named Michael Dell yesterday and his wife because they're doing the Trump thing. Did you guys fill out that paperwork or whatever? If you have young ones, I actually did for Dougie. I already did that thing. And there you go. And that is tomorrow. As a matter of fact, they have some earnings coming up for Dell. So I'm telling you, that thing is getting set up. I've just been watching it right there to see when the best opportunity. And IBM could be a good opportunity after that huge dip. It does look like it's trying to rebound a little bit. And Palantir up a little bit this morning. I did see that trying to bounce back up. It's looking better today. And let's see what Sophie's looking like. That's looking pretty good, and that's jumped up. Remember, I said Sophie was looking pretty good there. And that one did run up. SanDisk, this was dipping yesterday right down to that support. Could be a good area right there. Let's keep an eye on it. It is just getting set up, but it has some time. And we'll look at it. I mean, it's got some perfect setups going on. Look at this thing getting set up right here. You got that getting set up, then you got another trend line, and then you got your MACD's got to curl up. It made some room. It came out of the RSI, so it's not completely oversold. It's still pretty up there. So I could see it pull back a little bit would be perfect, and then that thing could rocket off like crazy. So there you go with SNDK right there. And let's see what Adobe is up to. And that's down a little bit. Not looking bad. It's just kind of flat after running up yesterday. And I think I typed in Oracle completely wrong right there. That's Oracle. And it is up. And I'm telling you, this one's a good opportunity right there, too. I think Oracle is going to get rolling. And let's see what else is happening over here. MicroStrategy is up. Bitcoin looking a little better. We'll go through crypto, but Bitcoin at 65,338 right there. Ethereum 1922, and Solana's back at 83, and Ripple's at $1.38 right there. Stellar 15 cents, and Cardano's at 27. So that's according to the Stock Cube. And gold and silver are both up. We'll look at them in a few moments. But strategy right there is up this morning. Robinhood's up, and that's looking pretty good. And your Coinbase is not looking too bad after that huge news yesterday that they are entering. You can 24-hour trading for stocks on 8,000, and they partnered with Yahoo Finance. That was pretty big right there. That's for sure. So good stuff on Coinbase. And let's see what Bull is up to, that Webull. And not looking too bad right there. It's going into its earnings, and it's looking a lot better. Let's see if Webull can get really bullish and just get rocking and rolling. Let's see. It does look pretty good. And space right here. Let's see. That one's kind of flat this morning. It ran up yesterday. It looked pretty good. It's just flat this morning. Boeing looking a lot better after that one's been dipping down, and we'll see if that one's to actually curl through this time. It could definitely go through and get cruising again for Boeing. And DJT was up after the State of the Union address last night. It was up yesterday going into it. Nike up a little bit, not looking too bad. McDonald's, I mean, this thing pulling back, but that was a beauty right there from 305 to 335. We were talking about it and said it was starting to look pretty good right there and was going to get cruising. And bam, look at that thing. That was a massive run for McDonald's. So good one on that one if people played that. And Disney right there is up a little bit and not looking too bad this morning. That's for sure. Oxy right here is down. And that one is an interesting look. They look like they want to go up a little bit more. Let's see what ExxonMobil's doing. It's trying to stay up there a little bit. And Chevron right there is down a little bit. And these guys have been running pretty well and continuing to run. We'll see if they want to curl back up and run up some more DXYZ right there. Now, that one looks like it's bottoming out. SATS, same look right there. I'm telling you, it looks like I'm looking at the same chart when I do that. But anyway, they look pretty similar. They're not looking bad at the moment. And Cypher, that's been a good one right there. Central Florida gardening. Yeah, Cypher was moving along right there yesterday, looking pretty good and not looking bad this morning. So there you go. It's CIFR right there. Yeah, it ran up nice yesterday. I was watching that yesterday. I think I mentioned that one in the old Discord. A lot of people in our Discord are big Cypher people. I always see them mention it. So that's what probably caught my eye. I saw people talking about it, and I had mentioned I mentioned it yesterday while we were on the live trading. Probably because I see everybody always mentioning that in there. So let me see what you guys want to look at. First, we'll look at crypto in the news. And let's see, like I said, the prices for Bitcoin. So let's just look at them and see what they're at right here. And I found out how to put the sound on the videos, guys, now that it you know what, the thing blended right in. It was like right there. I mean, it should have been pretty easy for me to do, but I don't know why I hadn't seen it since they changed they had changed StreamYard all around, and I was all confused, and it was right there. I actually noticed it. It took me like a half hour after the show, after we got done. I was like, well, it's too late now. I'm not gonna hop on. But I finally found the thing that the toggle switch to put the sound on videos. So next time we can definitely have it on. It's in the same spot. It just like blended right in. I'd even notice that they should probably make it a little bolder or something so you can actually see that thing, because I didn't even realize it was there. But anyway, I can do it next time. And it's in the same spot. I just didn't even see it. It was like literally blended in. And I went to it like 4 times, and then I finally realized it was there. So I definitely missed it for sure. But Bitcoin looking a lot better this morning. That's for sure, too. So we'll see if it wants to continue. And if these are really the bottoms right here, they kind of look like it. You can see it came way down, starting to curl up and looking a lot better. So I do think these are the bottoms for your crypto area. And I think you're going to get rocking and rolling here. So that's what I believe. And I think these are probably your good opportunities right there. So keep an eye on that. And there's Solana right there looking pretty good, getting through that 20 area, like just trying to anyway. It's hit. Oh, it looked like it was getting through. It's hitting it right now. So we'll keep an eye on Solana right there. That one should be a good one. Let's see what our news stories say. Why this investor says you can make good money off software stocks if you trade them like telephone directories, whatever he's talking about. I have no idea. But another day, another AI mood swing. It does have some good mood swings, that's for sure. And NASDAQ futures inch up. NVIDIA earnings in focus. We were saying that. Wall Street braces for NVIDIA's earnings, and stocks rise as AI trade faces NVIDIA earnings test today. And there you are. So that's what the market's going to be looking at. Our NVIDIA earnings. And let me just see what's trending over here real quick, because I usually have some interesting ones to look at real quick. DJT up. IBRX, that was the one I was looking at earlier. Immunity Bio, this thing's been running up. It's in the top. I don't know if I'd chase it up there, but I just noticed that one been running up there. DRTS, I'm not sure. Alpha 2 Medical or something, an Israeli company. That looks really good right there, guys. Keep an eye on that. And let me see. That's funny. Netflix, Paramount, and Warner Brothers all trending right there. And Cava Hut right here is down a little bit. Hut 8 right now. And that is pulling back some. So they have earnings coming up too. And that's today. So Hut earnings R2 day, and that's what that looks like. Let me see what else is going on. Circle is looking good. NVIDIA's earnings today, and right here, Laptop Travel likes Google for a good opportunity. He's saying for GOOG or GOOGL, same thing. But yeah, it's good. That is a good curl up right there. Laptop Travel, I would say that on that one, and they probably look exactly the same they usually do. And yep, there they are, exactly the same. But yeah, I'd say it's getting pretty good. And just got to watch out. You have that resistance right there. If you hit that 315 and bounce down, you're going to get a good opportunity if it doesn't get through the MACD. Again, we have to see what this full reaction is and really what the NVIDIA earnings are going to do. I think our reaction was fine. After the State of the Union, you can see things were pretty green right now. Now it's all about the NVIDIA earnings. Everybody's already passed the State of the Union, and nothing crazy happened there. So I believe we're going to be all thinking NVIDIA earnings, what's going on there? Need the Clarity Act to ensure crypto bottom. Yeah, I agree with that. It will definitely help, but it does look like it's getting to that bottom right there. So we'll see if that Clarity Act ever comes out. Who the heck knows what they're doing with that thing? And let's see what else is happening over here. That's what you guys have for us. And let me see anything over here. What else are we missing? Let me just take a quick look and see what's active right here. And then we'll see anything else that's happening this morning. And our best opportunities, we'll go through some of them. But there's that Quince right there. Wow, that looks pretty good. For 3 cents. Oh, it's up 3 cents. It's at 17 cents. But yeah, that one, Doge Mama 9. Check that bad boy out. I had mentioned this earlier. UOKA has been beaten down right there. XWell jumped up yesterday. ARAB, we mentioned this too. There you go. Look at that. We mentioned both of these. This is at American Rebel Holdings, a shoe company, right? Yeah, it's a shoe company. And it's been beaten down, reverse split, and it does look pretty decent trying to get set up right there. So you can keep an eye on AREB and BHAT right there. Keep an eye on that. It's been beat down and trying to get set back up. Look at that RXRX. Weren't you talking about that recently? Laptop Travel just did an article, and who bought that? Was it who the heck bought it? What's her name? The chick that was by Kathy Wood. She just bought that thing. FRGT was running this morning. Silver's up this morning, so that's good. That's running in gold. That's what we were going to look at. I knew there was something we were supposed to look at. Here's that. Whoa, look at this thing. Coinbase long right here. Wow, that looks really good, guys. CONL. You could look at that thing right there, that ETF. It does pay 2 times, so I might have to check that out. That is probably dirt cheap right there. Let's look. What are these options going out? 3.6. Let's go out a little further. We'll go out to like April. That's a big spread right there, but we are in the pre-market, so we'll see. But 50 cents to $1 is pretty big spread. Let me just see the next month right there in the June. And you already got people buying $20 ones. That could be one person and $25 calls. I just wanted to see the spread. The spread was better the last month in April right there, I think. So I think that could be a good area right there, like day before my birthday. That could be a good one, April 17th. And yeah, 40.90 right there. That's April 2nd. So I think these ones could be good. Just got to look at the spread on here, see if it can tighten up a little bit. But at 40 cents for these guys a piece, these things could get rocking and rolling if you can get them down there. Obviously, that's a huge spread right there, 40, 70, 40, 90. If you can get them down there, you can almost sell them up there and double your money immediately. So pretty interesting when you look at the options and things like that. But yeah, CONL could be a really good one right there, guys, I must say. And yeah, Cypher definitely looking pretty good there. Central Florida Gardening, like we were saying, that's your largest position. I don't know if I'd mentioned that, but definitely looking pretty solid. I know it's been jumping up, so keep an eye on that. And let's look at our gold and silver real quick and see what they are up to. So gold is up and looks pretty good right there. Let's go gold, because it took a weird dip yesterday. I don't know what happened, but it definitely took a strange dip. And I didn't even understand it, but it does move around a lot, but it didn't look like it wanted to dip like that yesterday. It looked like it wanted to gap up, and silver did gap up right there. And look at silver looking pretty good. So that's actually up and rolling. So if gold follows behind, it'll be a good day for them as well. And it looks like it could. I mean, they pretty good look right there. Let's see the minute. It's just a little chopped up there, but that's a good curl up. And I'm telling you, it looked right here. It looked like it was going to gap up to like 490 something from there. I mean, it would look pretty crazy. And and then when it came down, I said, what the heck is going on? But maybe it was just a little bow and arrow spring pull it back action, and then it just it's going to go flying right now. So that's what it looks like for your gold and silver, looking pretty good this morning. And also that REMX right here, it's an ETF. It's up a lot. And there you go. We mentioned it yesterday. This is a Luis Rodriguez special. I won't take credit for it because he gave us this thing and he loves it. And I see why. I just mentioned it yesterday in the Discord. I told Ben about it, and this thing went berserk right there. We should all been piling into this thing. I mean, it looks so good. So there's your REMX right there. So that was looking really good. Let's see a couple other ones real quick. ONDS up a little bit right there. Galaxy. Oh, that's not Galaxy. I'll just click on it right there. That's up a little this morning. Has a little resistance right there, but it is up. Let's see what some of these other ones are doing, like ASTS. That was setting up. That's up this morning, looking pretty good. Look at that bad boy. UMAC was down yesterday. It's trying to pop back up. That one, it looked way better the other night. And Redwire right there is up, not looking too bad either. Nuclear right here. This one was rocking and rolling yesterday. It's still up. That was looking pretty good right there. Iron was up yesterday, and that was still running up. Look at that thing. That could really get moving if it gets through that resistance. EOSC right there. That's trying to cruise up some more. ASPI, that's moving. Let's look at you. That one was looking really good last night, and that's why, because it's up some more this morning. And Critical Metals is also up as well. And let's see what that USAR is up to. That's up, looking really good right there, guys. And UAMY is also up a little bit and not looking too bad to try to get moving. UAVS a little bit flat this morning. Carmen right there wasn't looking too bad, and that's up. KTOS is up a little bit this morning as well. And let's go into our aerospace and defense. Lockheed Martin, I'm telling you, they still have that look. I'm not ruling it out that's why they're just hanging out up here. I think Trump they have a specific date in mind, I guess. And if these Iran doesn't say that nuclear weapons are going to be completely gone, like he said last night, they're going to be completely gone. And I wouldn't doubt if it happens, because I'm telling you, these things still look way too good. Even these little pullback areas, it's still too set up right there, and something could go down. I'm not convinced it's not. MP was up this morning as well. And let me see what Gush and Boyle are doing just this morning. Gush is just kind of hanging out right there, and that's your oil and gas. And then Boyle is your natural gas, and this one's way down. I think this one's getting curled up, guys. So maybe we're about to get some cold weather. RGTI, look at that one cruising up there. Not looking bad this morning. IMRX, this was looking pretty good yesterday. It's up a tiny bit. It was looking pretty healthy. MOB was looking good. It's flat. Didn't have enough volume right there. It needs to get some volume, and it can get rolling. LAC, that Lithium of Americas, look at that bad boy right there. And that BTCT, not too bad. It's just flat right there, but that was looking pretty good. It should look pretty good with the old crypto, not too bad this morning. KXIN, I'm telling you, we're just waiting for that. Oh, it's getting there. Look at this thing. If that line is going to come down, and in the next couple days, maybe it's what's today? Wednesday, right? Yeah, Thursday, Friday. It could happen this week. It could be like Friday right there for this bad boy. So we got to keep an eye on that thing. That could be wild right there. That KXIN. And I'm trying to type in CELH. I don't know what I was typing in, but that Celius Holdings, not too bad right there. And let's see, anything else going on? Nug right here, that should be up. Look at that, J-Nug, that's up. They were looking great. That's why I didn't understand that gold was down yesterday, but it is rebounding there. It does look pretty good. Silver rebounded pretty big, as a matter of fact, and that's cruising right along. So silver looking pretty good this morning, so that's pretty good right there. And let me see, was there anything else? Clean Spark and these guys were looking pretty good. Mara, so keep an eye on that. And Riot right there was looking pretty good, and they're all up this morning. They have some resistance above them, but they do look pretty healthy right there. So that's what we're looking at in the market this morning, guys. There you go. I would say that's a pretty fun market review. And again, we have our NVDA earnings coming up at the end of the day. That's going to be a big one right there. So, we'll be on in the afternoon in the Discord, but of course we'll be on in the morning. I'll be on at like 9:15. Ben starts the show right around like 8:45. If you want to hop on, check out his morning show and what he has. And then I hop on. We go through our top picks, all that good stuff. Laptop Travel will be on as well this morning, so you guys can check that out. And then we will do our live trading, and then obviously we'll be on in the afternoon. We'll go over the earnings and all that. We do live trading in the afternoon as well, so we do it in the morning and afternoon. I feel like they're the best two times to do it, to be honest. I mean, you can trade during the day, but it gets a little choppy sometimes, and you can just be on there all day with like some days nothing really crazy. In the mornings, you always have something, and in the afternoons, you always have setups going on. So it is a good times to be on. Trump gave Iran a 10 to 15 day deadline in mid-February to come to an agreement, or else we can do it the hard way. Time's running out, and look at Luis Rodriguez. He's just finishing shoveling out there, and he's running late to work. No problem, Luis Rodriguez. We're just hopping off as well. So you enjoy your day, Luis Rodriguez. I know there's a lot of snow still, and I don't know. We're supposed to get snow or rain today, something like that. But anyway, there you go. That's your small weather report from Luis Rodriguez. He's still shoveling snow in New Jersey, guys, and there we definitely got blasted, didn't we? And I wouldn't mind. Let's get another one of them storms one more time. That was a pretty fun storm. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good one right there. And then I like when they just like kind of disappear pretty fast and then come back. That's nice. The last one, it was so cold that it laid around for like 3 weeks. It was pretty crazy. But anyway, we actually just got rid of the snow and then we got dumped on. It was pretty wild. I could finally just see the grass that day, and then that night it snowed, a blizzard. Pretty crazy timing. But there you go. That's our market for today. Keep an eye on things. I'll keep you guys updated in the old Discord. And all information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only, not intended as financial advice. So always do your due diligence. Thanks, everybody. You got about an inch. Well, we got some snow last night. I don't even know. We might have. It was supposed to snow a little bit. I saw that we could have a little snow overnight, so I didn't even look outside, to be honest with you. I just came right down here. I usually look outside. I didn't even do that this morning. But anyway, let me go up there and check that out. Hopefully I didn't get anything. And then I'll keep you guys posted on what the market's going to do. My little guy's feeling better, so he's back to school today. That's nice, and everybody's back to school. So we're all back to work full time now again. So you guys make sure you lock in your profits and trade smart. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord. And he did get an additional inch this morning, and it's still snowing out there. I didn't even look, Luis Rodriguez. Thanks for the heads up. I better get up there and see. We do live a little farther away from each other, so it might not be snowing here. I have no idea, but it was in the forecast. So anyway, you guys enjoy your morning. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Trade smart, lock in those profits. Goodbye. Good luck. See you later, and have a great day, everybody.